I was thinking that you're gonna break that chair every time you get in. Not break it, but like tip it over.
Welcome to dinner with Allie and Jenna.
Yes, welcome. Tonight we are feasting on grilled cheese and asparagus, and of course, Lay's potato chips.
We've been feasting on asparagus for like the past week and a half.
Because it's fucking great. Oh, it's great. Sorry. I swear I said fucking.
So, I'm gonna try to make this video thing more consistent because, to be honest, like, we get home from work, sometimes as late as 6:30, 7 o'clock, and either we're grumpy or we don't want to make a video or something stupid like that, and we still have to make dinner, and I like to go for runs, and then I have to shower, and Allie doesn't eat the tops of her asparagus.
Too leafy.
I love it. Anyway, so we have some pretty exciting news. Well, I do. She had a good day today. I went to work yesterday today. I'll just talk about mine first because you're really into your food.
Okay.
So, one second. Asparagus in my teeth. Anyway, yesterday was a really, really productive day. Wow, wait a minute. I thought today was Tuesday. It's Wednesday. This week in general has been really productive. Monday was a good day because we released the inspirational photographer section of Phlearn. And what's so great about that is it's this database of really awesome photographers. You just go there and you select fine art or portrait and you just browse all these photographers with their own profiles and everything. And we had a huge hit. That was the most visitors that visited the site that day. We had the most hits that day. And within...
Ever?
Like...
How many?
I don't remember. I think it was like 6,000 in 24 hours or something.
Like, what kind of a storyteller are you?
I'm a bad storyteller. I'm sure Aaron can tell you. You can go ask him. You can tweet him at AKNacer. He says on his videos, "Hi, I'm Aaron Nace. You can find me on Twitter, AKNacer. Welcome to Phlearn. I'll Phlearn you later." Anyway, that's my impression of him.
Oh, you can Twitter me, tweet me. What is it? What am I? A.B. Carroll? Allie B. Carroll?
You're A.B. Carroll.
A.B. Carroll.
Photo.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
She's A.B. Carroll Photo. We'll link it below.
A.B. Carroll.
We'll link it below. I'm Hey Jenna with the UH at the end. I'll also link that below. Or I could throw it in the video. Actually, I'll just throw it in the video. I know how. I know how to throw them in the videos.
She knows everything.
I know. So that was Monday and it was pretty exciting. And then Tuesday we made a video explaining like what we did for the site and everything. And that was the episode of the day and I was in it for the entire video. I mean, we all were, but that was my first.
She's the important one.
I'm the important one. No.
Angela, if you're watching, I love you.
That was the most we've ever been in a video, which is really exciting. So I'll also link that below. And then today, meaning Angela and I posted our article as an episode, which is crazy because I thought it was just going to be like extra content on the site and have our own little section for it. But no, it's an actual episode, which means lots of people will be viewing it and judging my writing and my pictures of this face.
My face?
Your face is on the article.
My face is on mine!
Yeah!
My face! Hold the phone. So, what is this? I don't understand.
Well, why don't you go read the article and you'll understand.
But how is it the episode?
Well, it's not like an episode, it's just every day there's something posted.
Okay.
And sometimes there's articles, and now every Wednesday we'll be posting an article. And this week it's called the Fashion Photography Challenge because I kind of dissed fashion photography for a while. The only person I really like...
Sorry, Chaz.
No, Chaz, I love his stuff. It's different. It's conceptual. The problem I had with fashion photography for a while is that it didn't have like a whole big meaning for it. It was just like selling clothes. And then I looked more into it and I proved myself wrong because that's what happens. So I wrote a whole article on it and then did a challenge where I photographed Allie. And Angela has joined me in the article and she photographed her roommate Alex. And hers came out better than mine. Whatever.
Oh, hey.
What? You have a nice face, but hers was better conceptually. I can't do fashion photography, that's probably why. And Kate wants to join us in the articles too, so I guess that's a whole intern thing. It started out with me wanting to do it, and Angela came in, and now Kate's going to come in next week, which is totally fine. But we're going to have a whole lot of, it's like a long article, we're going to have a whole lot of content going up while we're working at Phlearn, and hopefully, maybe, we'll see, it may continue on later when we all leave, because we're splitting it up and I won't be able to write an article for another 3 weeks, but that's totally fine, because every week I'll be doing a challenge. So that's the really exciting news for today. Also, don't give me coffee from Einstein Bagels in the morning, because I will be exploding with happiness and energy the entire day. Are you alright?
Why are your socks on the back?
I meant to take those, I'm sorry. I rewear them for my runs.
Happy socks on a happy toilet.
Yeah, they have mustaches on them too. Anyway,
Happy stash smileys.
I'll be doing a challenge each week, so really I'll be in the article each week with Kate and Angela, and Angela's turn to write next week, and I think I'm done rambling. Yep. Oh, and one more thing. Friday, we're going to have this really epic photo shoot where we're shooting on location, but it's kind of at a spot where we don't have permission because we're shooting in downtown Chicago on this staircase because we're shooting a girl in a dress with a 15-foot trail.
Staircase where?
I don't know. I know Aaron already scouted out the place. I just don't know like where it is.
It's a public place?
Yeah, it's in public. It's outside. And we're going to be, I'm going to be shooting.
Building though?
Yeah. Well, I don't know actually. I'll be taking more behind the scenes photos. It's my official job of the day. I'm probably holding some lights and bringing the awesomeness to the shoot, obviously. Obviously. Alright, it's your turn while I eat.
Okay. Well, let's see. This week has been stressful. Let's just put it that way. Which is why I've had a lot of alcoholic beverage to my disposal this week. Cheers. What has happened? Okay. So I learned how to use the Epson 7880 today, which was a crap ton of fun, let me tell you. Especially with Mark looking up
at you from his scooter.
Up at me from his scooter the whole time. So, when I first printed on it, it printed, for God only knows what reason, only the bottom corner and in strips in the middle of the paper. Now this is supposed to be a 32 by 22 piece of paper. This is supposed to be a huge print. So I don't know why I did it. It looked fine in the preview. I have no idea. And so then I went and tried it on just a sheet because that's what we normally, I had it printed on a roll. So then I had tried a sheet, which is what we normally do. And it still did that. So then Mark's kind of freaking out, stressful. And then he has me call a bunch of people, and nobody answers their phones, or they say maybe I can come in later, which isn't what we wanted because Mark likes to get things done now, in spite of the fact that the woman's on vacation till the 30th. So he emailed Will Crockett, who is the CEO of Crockett Corporations, and he's a photographer on top of that. So he does a lot, and he's pretty awesome. He's ended up sending Mark a video on how to use inkjet printers because while him and I were talking, I told him how I was taught at school, and apparently we are taught wrong.
Why am I not surprised?
I know, right? Thank you, Casanova, for your... Yeah, just thank you. So, I now know how to print on an inkjet printer a lot better.
Can you teach me?
Yeah, I will send you the video, actually, and I'm going to send it to Neil, too, if you're watching. I'm sending you a video on how to actually use a printer. Oh, we watched Zombieland tonight.
Word, 20 minutes.
Okay. So anyways, I ended up learning how to use the inkjet printer the right way, and Will thinks I'm funny, which is good. And I don't know, he seems like a pretty awesome guy. So I was thrilled about, being able to talk to him, and I'm gonna email him back once I finish the video. to say thank you and stuff. So, you know, making connections in Chicago, liking it.
You didn't miss
So,
that too.
I know, right? So then what else happened? So in the middle of me talking to Will, Mark ended up needing to go to the bank. So while he was going to the bank, I printed out the really big piece of, the really big photo that we needed to be printed, and called up Peter V, the framer, and had him come over and pick it up, and sold the camera for him for $1,800. So when he came back, he was really happy. He was really happy once the day was over. So that was my day. While he was gone too, because he had to leave again for a prescription, the power went out, which was awesome.
Was it because it was so windy?
I don't know, something happened like a block down, and I saw people working on a telephone pole, but like all the lights went off. Like it flickered for a minute, then it all crashed, and then the guy who's the photographer from next door came over to make sure ours were off too, and that it wasn't just his face. So yeah, the power just went off, and then the power came back on like a half an hour later. And then Mark's girlfriend came home, and I talked to her for a little bit.
His girlfriend?
His girlfriend. Her name's Deborah. She's a nice lady. I like Deborah. She's gonna be visiting Boston, maybe, which I thought was pretty cool. I would like to visit Boston. I miss Boston. I miss New England. Just so everybody knows, I miss you.
I don't miss you.
You're not from New England.
I don't miss you, New York. I'm so sorry. Just kidding. I'm gonna not miss you guys. And living in the middle of nowhere. I just miss the people.
I miss living in the middle of nowhere. Well, I do like the city though.
I miss the mountain. Like, your mountains. Just the views are nice.
Your hills.
And it's quiet. She on the flip side.
Oh, bye.
I'm such a tool.
Thank you for coming to dinner with Jenna and Allie. It's been real.